let's make a painting. And of course we're going to start with water everywhere. Sprinkle a little bit. Maybe I should make a different angle when I sprinkle. You know, copy the... Man, this guy. Every time I do something like this, it's remind me of... And how messed... this is very messed up. The Salty Bee guy... how can you ruin it? It's like, that's crazy. How can you ruin such a theme and then create such a bad reputation? I mean, that's his own problem. I believe I talked about that before again. It's just interesting to me. It's you got everything. Why would you mess it up? But anyway, that's his problem. Our problem is to make a painting. Well, it's not much of a problem. That is escape from the world, I guess. And that's the main goal here. Okay, so the sky, I will take sea blue black. Love that color. Mishmash. Green, because I got it left from the previous painting. A lot of people stress out when they paint. I used to do the same thing, and then I realized that everything is kind of messed up already. So life is a huge mess. So I mean, one more messed up painting is not a big deal. What I try to say. So it's no reason for you to be fear from that. And let's see what we can do with this. Multiple brush. Again, don't destroy everything you just created. Try to fix it. Try to make it better. There you go. And lately I'm doing mountains, a lot of mountains. So today I think I'm keep going. One of the things I pay attention is I like not stuck. I wouldn't say stuck, but once I start doing one thing, I'm keep going it until I feel like not feel like, but until it's... Well, I sometimes feel like, actually it's hard to explain, but one painting lead to another one. Let's put it that way. One painting lead to another one, and it's keep going and going and going and going. I will take some, by the way, black with brown. So these mountains, I do them, and then I will come up with a different idea, and then it's leading to a new series, a new series, a new series. Like, not sure I shared that before. I used to make a lot of animals, like watercolor animals, a lot of them, like a couple hundreds, I believe. I don't remember exactly the number, but anyway, I used to make a lot of them, and then it's slowly turn out to landscapes, which is crazy because you think you have control over it. One thing one thing I have control over it is I try not to stuck on something. By the way, I do like this. Let's remove some of the paint here. You know what, the next painting, because I'm gonna do one more today, I believe. I'm gonna make something crazy in the sky. Not crazy, but like very moody. Because that's what remind me. Like, I love this lonely clouds when you have them in the sky and they just wandering around. But anyway, one thing I try to control is not to stuck in one thing. I think that's my biggest fear in art aspect. Well, not only in the art aspect, actually in life. Maybe everybody should be like this. Just not stop developing yourself. Of course, you gotta stop at some point, but I don't think that's your decision. You're gonna die soon later, so you know, you're gonna stop, want it or not. And nobody's gonna ask you. Okay, so here is I removed some of the paint. That's fine. In the sky, on the top left corner, I will just remove like lines. And of course, these lines will not stay like this. They will get together at some point because the paper is still wet. Now, this mountain. I'm okay with this mountain, but this one need to be show up a little bit better. Okay. Now, on the foreground, I'm just gonna play around. Push on the side and a push on the side. So we're gonna try to mimic some kind of trees. Of course, we're gonna take some black and a little bit of green. Try to put some textures for this evergreens. There it is. A little bit here. A little bit here. Okay. A little bit more pure black for some of the stems, the trunks of the trees. Okay, now this is fine, this is fine. I'm gonna take a little bit of bluey and I will try to make it kind of right where is the edges. There we go. Same thing here. We want to have a little bit more contrast here, of course. Okay, now I'm gonna tap my brush a couple of times on the paper towels, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And the reason for that is we don't want to have completely bright right side because that's where the sky, the sun is coming, but we want to have some kind of texture. So our brush almost have no paint, but at the same time it does have something, and you can see a little bit of texture. It's not gonna hurt anyone. Clean brush and remove some of the paint on the dark side. There it is. Okay, now of course we can leave it like this and we can call it a day. One thing I wanna add very fast is a little bit of green here. And of course, the whole painting is going to be very simple. Very simple painting. This is like when you go in the mountains and you see all the mountains, and that's what they have pretty much. Just mountains and trees, and people like it. I like it. Maybe a bunch of birds. I don't know, for some reason I start putting birds everywhere. And when we say birds, of course, we mean the bunch of dots. But very simple. Lately I'm doing a lot of simple stuff. And there you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.